Hi, my name is Alan Lamont. I'm doing an audio now on the Knights of Malta, and I'm really going to just give names here. I'm going to go through a membership list and give you the details so you can look at that list yourself. And the Knights of Malta really do govern the world politics. They govern the United Nations. Many of the high-level members of the Third Reich were actually Knights of Malta. And I'm bringing this list out for people that, say the Jews control the New World Order and so on, or it's from the Bilderberg Group and so on. So this is truth that you can research. This is facts that you can't deny. All the dictators that we see across the earth are Knights of Rome. The Vatican governs the politics of the world, and that includes all intelligence organisations through this papal knighthood. Catholic papal knighthood called the Sovereign Military Order of Malta, or otherwise known as the Knights of Malta. And this is information that people need to research, really. And the Pope is the one that is in control over this, but it also has a Grand Master. The present Grand Master is Matthew Festin, and he is from Northumbria in the north of Britain. And so really, politics really is governed by this knighthood, and their agenda really is to end the sovereignty of the United States and all nations, really, to bring a one world government and a new international economic order, or otherwise known as a one world economy. And they want to really disarm people, really, to take away the gun control. And is the Knights of Malta. They are known as the militia of the Pope, and so really when someone becomes a Knight of Malta, they have to take an oath, and then that oath is it's an oath of absolute obedience to the Pope of Rome. That's what it is. And so I'm going to list some of these names, and these are the people who, you'll know the names, the high level people in the CFR, in American politics and so on. You have Brzezinski. He is the member of the Knights of Malta. He's a member of the Bilderberg Group. He's a member of the Council on Foreign Relations, the Trilateral Commission. As I've said previously, this is really a round table group governed from the British Empire, overseen by the Jesuit order. Also, he came from Jesuit Georgetown University. He's a Polish Roman Catholic socialist communist. He's really controlled by the Jesuits. You have George Soros. He is the member of the Council on Foreign Relations and member of the Carlyle Group. He's a multi-billionaire, major stockholder, and he was also trained at the London School of Economics for a season, which is also a Jesuit university, and he's a major stockholder in Halliburton, a Hungarian Jew. And so a lot of people really are looking to the Jewish Zionist movement is saying that the Jews really control the New World Order. They rule. Actually, you'll find out that all of these high-level Jews, the Warburgs, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, are all Knights of Malta. So it's very important to know who this knighthood is and who their members are, because world politics is governed by this papal knighthood. And also you have Rupert Murdoch. He's a Knight of Malta. He's also a Knight of St. Gregory. You have Joseph R. Biden, the Vice President of the United States currently. He's a Papal Knight of Rome. He's a Knight of Malta, a Jesuit Temple Coadjutor, which means he's working for the Jesuit order. And he oversees, another Knight of Malta, President Barry Davis Obama. Former Prime Minister Tony Blair is a Knight of Malta, as Michael Bloomberg, even Charles Joseph Bonaparte, really Pat Buchanan, George H.W. Bush Sr., George W. Bush Jr., Jeb Bush. Even though Jeb Bush is a Knight of Columbus, 4th degree Son Knight, he's also Knight of Malta. Prescott Bush Jr., King John Carlos of Spain, who's a very, very high-level Knight of Rome governing world politics. President Bill Clinton is a Knight of Malta. Most senators are, and most members of Congress. The list goes on and on. Heinrich Himmler, my God, Heinrich Himmler was a Knight of Malta. That's the truth of it. von Papen. Now these were high-level Nazis, you know. Goring of the Nazi SS, that's the truth. And you don't really hear Alex Jones bring this out, or many others that mention the Bilderberg Group. The Jews don't rule, okay? They don't control the New World Order. You will find, through research, that the Knights of Malta govern world politics, and they oversee the political process across the earth. And there are multi-levels, you know, of knighthoods all across the earth, and they govern different territories across the earth in this power structure. And there's different power centres. You know, for instance, the British Empire rules over America through the Crown Corporation and so on. But all I want to bring out really is the Sovereign Military Order of Malta is a very powerful knighthood that governs world politics and world intelligence. In fact, you know, all intelligence across the earth, and that goes for British MI5, MI6, you know, CIA, Homeland Security, NSA, all of it really is governed by the Knights of Malta. And, you know, that's the truth. When people reach the highest levels of politics and intelligence, and even in military, they're knighted in the Knights of Malta, because they are given that position by the Vatican. And, you know, for generations the Knights of Malta have governed even Russia. I mean, that's the truth. You know, they really govern Russia, and they govern Israel and all nations across the earth. But ultimately they are subordinate to the Jesuit general, and they also are servants of the British Empire. The British Empire is still an empire, and that's the truth of it, you know. So, you know, that's it. I just want to bring that information out. If you're really sincerely looking at the New World Order, trying to understand who the powers are, because you will admit to yourself that if you go on Alex Jones' show, or Texie Mars, or all of these men, now they blame Jews, or they call them globalist elites, or, you know, it's all unknown powers. It's powers that you will never know. And, you know, people just, you know, bring out a general accusation like they're Zionists, or they're Jews, or they point to the Bilderberg Group, or they point to the Masons. You know, they don't actually expose really who controls. And actually all roads lead to Rome. You can very easily find out, you know, who controls the New World Order. All you have to do is look at the Vatican knighthoods, and you will find out that all of our politicians and all of our world leaders are all Knights of Malta, or they are all alumni Jesuit trained. That's the structure, folks. That's it. It's that simple. Okay, thanks for listening. My name is Alan Lamont, and all roads lead to Rome, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.